Hello everybody, welcome to the new Viralneer. Of course, there's a new Viralneer. The old Viralneer content is going to be now on J Global TV. You can go and check that out. I'll have the link to J Global TV channel in the description box below. So yes, everybody, welcome to Viralneer. I'm your host, Brennan Joseph, and we're going to be bringing you science, technology, engineering, and mathematics content on this channel now, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm gonna really make you guys enjoy science, technology, engineering, and mathematics like I did. So hopefully it'll inspire new people in the field, or new people in the field of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or just a love for it, or just a simple appreciation for it. So let's get into today's topic. So I'm gonna go over how a drone works. So you always seen drones flying around all over, um, everywhere you go in the park, while you're walking to work, wherever you always seen drones flying. And a lot of people might ask themselves, well, gee, how are drones flying? How are they able to fly like that? Obviously you're seeing a rotor spinning, like this, but you want to know why you cannot flap your hands like this and start flying too, and how a rotor is doing it. So good thing I have a handy dandy whiteboard that's going to explain to you how a rotor works. So basically, let me show you how a rotor would work. And this is, by the way, this is going to be in the most layman explanation. Not going to go into any of the hardcore physics or the mathematics of it. It's going to be, this is right now is for the beginners. So right now, kind of like, if you're just out there and you just want to know how it works in the most simplest terms. So I'm gonna explain it in the most simplest terms, so as everybody could be able to understand it. So yes, let's look at probably like a top view. All right, let's write top view right here of what is going on with the rotor. So you just seen. Right now we're gonna look at the rotor like this. We're gonna look at it like what is going on with this rotor right now. So we're gonna just create our little rotor. Boop. A little circle and our little rotor right here, and this is what's going on. So every time this rotor is spinning, so we're going to draw arrows right here. Every time this rotor is spinning, is pushing air down. So of course, because we're living in a medium that contains air. So let's go to the side and let's see a little side view of our rotor. So you can literally draw just a flat rotor like this, right? We just literally draw a flat rotor like this, and this is just imagine that rotor is spinning. So every time that rotor is spinning, it's creating this pocket of air. It's creating this pocket of air. So right now, this is our air pocket right now. This is our pocket of air. And it's just creating this super cool pocket of air that's pushing it up and making it levitate like that. So that's what's going on with our rotor. So usually, sometimes you might see certain drones with their let's draw a little rotor. Let's draw a little drone right here. This is our drone body, and then we're gonna have little rotors right here. So this is our little rotor. So of course, you see our little drone creates this pocket of air that makes it levitate like this. Some drones that you see that are super stable. This is our drone. So some drones that you see that are super stable, you will notice that their rotors are like this. Like it's kind of like tilted in like this, and you're like, man, this is a really stable drone, and you just like, you never like, you probably might not never cross the idea of like, man, why is that drone so stable? Why is it so, why it's so hard to like turn? And basically what's happening is just the same concept. It creates this pocket of air like this. So it creates that pocket of air like this. That's why it makes it so hard to like back to the left, back to the right. And that's what makes those super stable drones work like that. That's what makes it so stable, is because it creates that pocket of air on the sides, so it makes it kind of hard to move. So now we're gonna see how some of these racers are like. You might see some of these racer drones. Let's draw another drone down here. And you might see some of these racer drones kind of have their rotors tilted outwards. The opposite of what's going on here. They have their rotors tilted outwards, and you're like, man, why are they doing that? And they create this inward pocket. And you're like, what in the world's going on? But basically what's happening is so they can turn a lot faster, but at the sacrifice of stability. So that's what's going on with this whole rotor technology. It's more complicated than that. There's a lot of math, and also the design of the rotors. Of course, the rotor it was an airfoil, so it keeps sweeping air, and then depending on the design is how it sweeps air. So every time it turns, it sweeps a pocket of air downwards like this. So basically, whoop, that's how rotors work. I'm Brennan Joseph with Viralneer, and I'll see you guys next week, and we're gonna do a really cool test. We're gonna test what happens if we place a quarter or a penny or whatever on one rotor, and let's see how the performance of a quadcopter would react to having a little penny on one of its rotors. My name is Brennan Joseph with Viralneer. I'll see you next time. Peace. Oh man, I almost forget. Make sure you like and hit the subscribe button and share this content as much as possible. Hey, a lot of guys would probably like to see how a drone works, so hey, let's not hide the information from them. Make sure and then yeah, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.